Hello again, beautiful people. My name is Maniac, the kind of guy that'll invite you over to play video games and always let you be player one. And today we're going to be looking at Diamond Store. So let's get into it. Alright, let's see. The game is lagging quite a bit here. Oh, there we go. Let's go into the inventory and see exactly what we need. For Diamond Store, we're going to need ECMs, like always. ECM Specialist. Aced, please. In fact, why don't we just start fresh? There we go. So we'll move up the Go skill tree here in Shinobi. We'll ace this, ace that, as I love killing civilians. If you don't plan on killing civilians, you don't need to ace Sixth Sense. Instead, you can just put a basic on Forced Friendship and zip tie as many people as you need. There are, however, a lot of civies on this map, so please be aware of that. You might have to kill one or two of them. Me personally, I kill all of them. That's just what I do. You don't need ECM Overdrive Aced, as you can't really open doors, or electronic doors for that matter. You can lockpick. I do recommend having Nimble Aced, at least. ECM Specialist, although I'm going to try my best to not have to use ECMs for this, you want them aced if anything does happen or go wrong. Let's see, what else do we need? There are 2 drills on this map every single time, so I recommend having Hardware Expert aced, Drill Sergeant aced, and Kickstarter aced as well. Makes drilling go by much faster. There isn't really much else we need, other than that, really, so let's put some points into Concealment, which is Optical Illusions aced, which is in the Silent Killer tree. You can have Inner Pockets aced, and because I love using Ballistic Vest because of the skin, you can ace that as well, if you use the Lightweight Ballistic Vest. If you do not, don't worry about it. It's just mainly for, to look cool. Let's see. For movement speed, you can basic parkour. If you would like to move in any direction while sprinting, you can ace it. Me, I love doing that. It isn't exactly necessary. So let's see. Everything's looking good so far. If you know me, you know I usually run a Zerker build. Speed isn't really a big thing on this map, as it's rather contained and isn't too big, so I won't really be running Zerker this time around. And with that, I think we're good. I mean, if you want to put points on anything else, you can put one on Resilience and then put one on Transporter, so you throw bags farther, but that ain't really necessary. Other than that, I think we're good. So let's go into the weapons. Of course, I'm using the... Wow, that took a long time to load. Lightweight Ballistic Vest. Him holding those 2 guns like that looks absolutely ridiculous. My god. Okay. ECM Jammer as your equipment. You won't need anything else. Always ECM Specialist, aced. So that's why we bring this. If you don't have that aced, you're bringing a potato. My melee is the pencil. It doesn't really matter what you bring as long as your concealment is either 30 or 32 if you have the right skills placed. 30 and 32 are basically the highest you can get. I bring dynamite in case a city gets trapped off the map. It's a great way to take care of that. I see a lot of people bring playing cards or something else like that, and when there's a city stuck off the map, you can't really hit it with a playing card, so dynamite usually does the trick for me. Let's see, oh, cool. So if you have the DLC, you'll have, or if you have the Ultimate Edition of the game, or whatever they're calling it now these days, Burglar, which will help with lockpicking and answering pagers, which you'll be doing a decent amount on this map. Makes things a lot easier. If you want to run the usual Berserker build that I usually do, if you've watched my previous videos, you'll want Yakuza for the 20% speed boost. If you have none of that and you have absolutely no DLC, run Crew Chief, as Crew Chief will make it so that you have more stamina and more health. I mean, it's the best you can do with what you got. So I'm going to run Burglar. I use Akimbo Interceptors, as you can see. My concealment is pretty high. Let's see if I can actually go and look at them. Yeah, my stats right there to the right. The damage is decent, but the concealment is mainly what we're, looking to, have. It can kill most guards in one hit. For heavier guards, and for moving people out of the way, I recommend a good shotgun. The GS-PS 12-gauge shotgun. Oh baby, look at this, the monstrosity right here. Looks like we stuck a tin can in front of it. So, this thing will blow guards right out of the way, and will knock them wherever you want them to be and out of hot zones, basically. If you don't have the Goat Simulator DLC, however, you won't have this shotgun. But, if you are... Let's see, if you are subscribed or in the PayDay 2 Steam group, I believe, you will have access to the Judge shotgun. Which, if you do, looks pretty cool already. You can put a big old silencer on it just like that, and it works all the same. It's basically the same thing. I strongly recommend having a shotgun as your secondary or primary weapon. So, this had a brain lag. You can have shotguns as your primary weapon, right? Yes, that's what I thought. I don't know why I thought you couldn't. Okay, so masks obviously doesn't matter. Character doesn't matter. So let's get into it, as I've wasted enough time talking. Diamond Sword will be under the Bane contract, about halfway down.
Jewelry store downtown has just stocked up with jewelry. That jewelry could be ours. You up for it?
Well, yeah, that's why we were going to do it. So I've done this mission about 115 times on Death Wish, 111 times on One Down, and no times on Mayhem. Weird. So we're going to do it on One Down, obviously. So this mission's really good, as it gives you a decent stealth boost. This was the mission that when I used to run with an old crew, we would do Ukrainian Job, Diamond Store, Election Day, Framing Frame, in that order, and then after Framing Frame we would do Rats, all on Death Wish, because this was before the One Down update. And we'd go from level 0 to max, almost. Wow, he does not talk much on this mission. Okay, so you won't need body bags. You're not going to need Expert Driver. Expert Driver is for when things go loud, and this basically negates having to escape the second day. That way, if the police come, you have to fight through the park or whatever else have you. You don't have to worry about that. But we're not doing it loud, obviously, because we're going to do it right.
All right, get ready. Get me the required amount of bags, and I'll meet you at the safe house.
So here we go.
Get into the store, watch the civilians, watch the cameras, and get it done.
Spawn will always be here. You will always spawn across the street from your main target, obviously, which is the jewelry store. The van will always be here. The escape will always be here. Unless it goes loud, then it will move, and it will just drive away, and then it'll come back and be in a different location. But we don't have to worry about that. So basically, this is the main target you're worried about here. There's only 2 stores you can get into, which is the car shop right next door, and the jewelry store, obviously, or the diamond store. So, you can walk right in, there's no alarm, but please keep in mind, there are guards. 1, 2, and there's usually... Where's the third one?
Guard.
Oh, he's walking right at me. 1, 2, he's probably up there. So there's usually 3 guards in this building. They will either be walking around the main floor, or they'll be up here on the second floor. There are 2 ways to access the second floor.
Hey, guard.
The stairs right in front of me, which will take you up there, and there are stairs around back through a door that you can lockpick. That's usually the better method. As you can see, there's the other guard. Now, we're going to go around back, as that's personally my favorite way to do this. So I usually mask up, come around back, and lockpick the door. If there is a door here, you see GenSec security.
Look out.
I don't know why you'd have a camera right there, but whatever. You can go inside and there will be a guard on cameras right in there, because there are cameras inside of the building. So if you take him out, makes your life a lot easier and this mission becomes much more manageable.
Watch it.
In fact, if this door is here and that camera is here, you can even knock out the camera and a guard will come walking around the side and you can shoot him as well. And you'll have 2 guards down just like that and you don't have to worry about a damn thing.
security cam over
But
there.
sometimes the door won't be here, and you cannot get to the security guard that way, meaning you have to go in through the front, making things a lot easier. So, I'm going to do exactly what I just said. Mask up. Oh my god. That was the wrong ammo. This is why you don't bring explosive rounds to this mission. Well, we just learned a valuable lesson there about stealth. Don't be an idiot. So this time we're going to do exactly what I just said, but this time bring the right shotgun. And never do that ever again. So here we go. Same spawn.
Let's get those jewels.
So we're going to walk around the side. As you can see, there's a civvy here.
Avoid the camera.
Okay, so I got lucky. Really lucky.
Let's do this.
Let's shoot this and make sure it's the right one. Thank goodness. Lockpick the door. If you have burglar and nimble ace, this should be no problem. Open the door, get inside. Bam. Easy
You know, I
peasy.
always considered Boromir the best character in the Lord of the Rings. He's just misunderstood.
Now, at around the 45-second mark, two civvies will walk in front of this door. So if you mask up and do what I just did, and there's the one, and there's the other. Okay, that was weird. So now that you saw that, we took out the camera here, I'm just going to wait for that guard to walk up.
Guard.
There he is, right on cue. Man, it's almost like I've done this almost 200 times.
Stay back. Guard.
So we're just going to wait and stab him with a pencil. Because, why not? He's going to see the broken camera and freak out. She's going to most likely see him. So we're going to move her.
Don't
Me
kill
and Mark were
civilians.
thinking about playing some Dungeons and Dragons after the shift. You guys in? We could really use a cleric in the party.
And there we go. So we're just going to get these. No more body bags. Shouldn't be a big deal. So, and this is just what I do. I come up here to the back stairs, and I start mowing everybody down. Sorry. Usually there's a lot more people, but, yeah. So, when you come up these stairs, there may be a camera here on the wall facing the door. Now, you can obviously, shoot it or cam loop it or whatever have you. If you shoot the camera here, just like when you shot the camera over there, a guard will come and investigate. Then, instead of going down the alleyway, the guard that will investigate that camera will walk around the back here, and will be seen walking around the street, and walking over here, and, it's a great way to isolate them, because there aren't, if you shoot the civvies over there, you're pretty much golden, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, there we go. And there's civvies walking up, so we might have to take them out, okay. Sure, why not? Alright, then let's get this door open. Okay, now be very careful, because when this door does open, there will sometimes be a guard right in your face. Guards will walk, up the stairs through here, through there, and sometimes, and this is a good thing, there will be a manager. The manager has a key card on her that will be able to knock out the glass. Oh, there she is right there, and there's also a guard, so let's shoot him. Oh, things are going very quickly to shit for me.
All good over here.
So
it look to you
let's
guys?
take care of this quickly. Okay, drop an ECM. Answer the pager.
Christ, this job fucking sucks.
Now be very careful. If you're going to handle the civvies, do not shoot unless the glass is down. She dropped a key card. So the glass can either be, oh, right there. And I will show you the other locations in just a moment. Maybe that wasn't the best place to be? Well, let's see if I can take out these civvies before my ECM's up. 1, 2, 3. And this is why having ECM Specialist helps significantly.
Get down on the ground.
Not my most graceful stealth mission, but what can I say? Now, if civvies run off of the map, they will disappear, and you don't have to worry about them. Ooh, what a save. So at this point, we're pretty much good. All the civvies are dead, all the cops are dead, I don't know what this guy's doing, and the glass is down. The mission's basically over at this point. That might not have been graceful, but I was about to do that anyway, as when we go through the, when we go through these last 2 pages and everybody's dead, then we just, start mowing down civvies at that point. Or tying them up if you prefer. I don't. So, back to the glass, as I was saying. The glass can either be here on the wall, there on the wall, which keep in mind, it's very hard to get to because people usually see you. So if you run around like this and place it in, you're going to be seen. What I like to do is, they don't really care if these are knocked off. You can kind of just crouch jump here, place it, and back up quickly, and that way you're not seen. The other location, there's 4, will be here, on the wall at the bottom of the stairs. This is the worst location, as obviously there's almost no way to get down here and back up unless you're very quick, very quick and very lucky that, no civvies notice you. So there's that. The 4th location will be outside, inside, and right here on the wall, which you can get to from either, like I said, here through the door, or, through this door, which is the other side of the jewelry store, which is inside of it. And if that door over there isn't open to the outside, this is the worst one. This is the worst location that could be. So let's see, at this point, with the glass down, as you can see that says, alarm, we're good. We don't have to worry about anything. We can just start blasting, taking all the money, all the jewelry, whatever have you. And I believe we need about 14 bags. Blow open the window. And this is going to take a while, as there are a lot of bags to move. There's 1 sharp pencil. So we're going to just move all the loot.
That's the stuff. Keep going.
And a lot of mistakes that people make on this map are, when I play this with new players, it's very hard for them to kind of grasp what to do with the keycard when they pick it up. So you see a lot of people, a lot of newer players, and actually this happened very recently for me. I had a level Infamy 3 join my lobby, and he had no idea what to do with the keycard. And he ran around, and I don't think he spoke English very well, which, I'm not gonna fault him for that. It's fine. But one of the other players was getting upset with him because he kept telling him, hey, the key card, place it here. And this goes to anybody, really. If you're not sure what to do with the key card, I would say don't pick it up and don't swipe it from somebody who knows what they're going to do with it. Because if you don't know what to do with it, just hang out, take care of something else. You don't need to swipe the key card from somebody who knows what they're doing with it. I mean, obviously this is the point of this video, to educate. I'm just letting you know that if you're playing with somebody who's clearly super experienced, chances are they're going to want to have that key card. And if they're the host, with the way this game is online, they'll probably kick you. That's just how it goes. I don't do that, but I know it's a rampant problem. Let's see, so there's a lot of loose change and jewelry here. 1, 2, 3, there we go. And you know what? Just for laughs, at this point I'm just going to throw a nade to prove that this map is pretty much dead at this point.
Take this, asshole.
Yep. Okay. So there's basically nobody on this map. Everybody's dead. Perfect. Yeah, this map, when I used to run with my old crew, and hopefully I can get them to do some co-op videos with me later on, we used to have this mission beat in about, 4 minutes flat, usually, around that time. It's very easy if you run in, know where the guards are, get the key card, and just start moving bags immediately. We wouldn't wait for the drills because they take way too long. And in fact, I'm not going to wait for them in this video, but I will show you where they are, and I will place them and explain to you where they will be, of course. But I don't think you guys want to sit around and watch me move bags and take care of 2 drills for like 10 minutes. So let's just get the rest of this in. Now you need 14 bags to, cover the mission objective, which, as you can see, with each loot that's thrown in,
Free to stick around for more.
we get about 5 grand, which for, 1 down is pretty goddamn terrible, if you don't mind me saying. So let's get all these necklaces.
Hey, I'm almost out of ammo.
Now,
Pick me up.
there will be extra jewelry on the map, usually. As you can see, there's about 1, 2, 3. And each one of these is worth even more than the last 14 that we threw in. I believe 20? Let's see. 230. Okay, yeah. So about 230. I don't know why I said 20. Yeah. Think I'd know better. So these are the last pieces of jewelry that we'll get in. I will show you where the safes are. And then we will get into the ATMs, and then we will do the packages on this map. I'm one person doing this, and this map will be done in about 15 minutes-ish. So, with 4 people, you should be able to pretty much do all of this with ease. So, when it comes to saves, there will always be 2 on this map. Always. There will always be a save next door in the, Falcon. I'm just going to call that Falcon. I know it's not what it is, but it's a Falcon. There will always be one here. Always. Every single time. Never be anywhere else. In fact, if you really want, you can pretty much sneak in here, take out the guy that's behind the counter, there he is, and put a drill down. As long as it's silent, nobody will care. Now, as for this store, the diamond store, we'll go up the stairs. The safe will either be in this room, there, or here. So there's one there, obviously. Now, with all the upgraded perks and everything, it's going to take about 2.5 minutes, a little over 2 minutes. But the save can also be in the security room, here. I love that because, the door's here, you get inside, you have the camera down, you get the save. That's a lot of stuff you're taking care of already. Makes things a lot easier. Now, that's it for the saves. So let's look at ATMs. The ATMs will always be in the same place every time on this map. I was hoping I wouldn't have to use my ECMs, but I'm a scrub, and I had to. If you have somebody who brings a saw, or if you have, other people who bring ECMs, you can open these. Right here. There's one. It will always be right there in the front between the 2 stores up against the pillar. And one that people miss a lot is over here. I don't know why it's over here, but it sure is. Off to the side, right in front of the escape, across the street. Right there. So we have the ATMs, we have the safes. So let's look at packages. We're going to start with spawn, basically, and go down this line of trees with the trash cans. Sometimes there'll be packages here. Oh, good lord. I am not going to, The sound of that drill breaking is like nails on chalkboard. Sometimes there'll be packages up against the trash cans, up against the trees. Wow, there were none. I'm amazed. So, let's see. We'll check around the outside now. There's one here.
Got it.
There's one here.
Fuck yeah.
We'll check the cam room since we're here. There's one on the table.
Got it.
And there's one underneath this table.
Fuck yeah.
Run back outside around back. Well, let's get this fixed so I don't have to listen to it. And while we're here, we'll also grab the rest of these packages. Now in here, there can sometimes be two. There'll be one here in front of this little area where I'm looking, right here. There can be one on the other side of the desk.
Got it.
There can be a few in this room, actually. There can be one here. There could sometimes even be two here, which is interesting. And there's one on the desk.
Got it.
So now we're at 3 left, okay. So let's check underneath this bench. Nope, usually there's one there. Sometimes there. There's one here.
Fuck yeah.
Sometimes it could be in the back area by the chairs. Yep, there we go.
Got it.
There's one more left, and I'm pretty sure we haven't done the car shop yet, so it'll most likely be in the car shop. Easy.
Fuck yeah.
So we found all the packages, you know where the ATMs are, you know where the safe spawns are. All the guards are dead, the drill won't shut the hell up. And that's pretty much everything for loot. So, we're good.
I doubted this sneaking shit, but it worked.
Real professional, gentlemen. They don't even know what hit him.
Now the payout and the experience in this mission aren't really too bad, to be honest with you. I mean, 600 million in offshore spending cash isn't too bad. If I would have grabbed the ATMs and the safes, I probably would have made a little bit more. The safes can also usually have crap in them. If you're super lucky, they'll have money bags in them. I'm not super lucky, so I don't ever get money bags. Instead, I get envelopes and other terrible things. So, look at that accuracy. That is, boy, that is something. But you get a 5% stealth bonus from doing this, and this mission took me about 15 minutes to solo. I mean, I know what I'm doing, obviously, but if you have a 4-man crew with some experience, it shouldn't take you as long as you think. Just make sure that the glass is down before you start breaking it, and you'll be fine. Come on, big money. Hey, look, money. Well, that's it for Diamond Store. I'm not really sure what mission I'm going to do next. There are a few I want to do. Maybe a bank job, but I think I'll just sort of group them all together. That way I don't have to do 4 individual videos for the same damn bank. Hopefully this mission helps somebody out there. I thank you very much for watching like always, and I'll catch you next video.